On in another development, former First Lady Dame Patience Jonathan has shared a deeply personal testimony, but this time it's not about politics, but perseverance. Speaking at Streams of Joy International Church in Abuja, she recounted the challenges and triumphs that she faced while pursuing her doctorate degree. Just weeks ago, Mrs. Jonathan was awarded a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Psychology, Guidance and Counseling from the Ignatius Ajuru University of Education. During this church service, she reflected on her academic journey and she revealed that it wasn't easy, especially after her many years as First Lady. Take a look at Mama P's testimony.
My lecturer will get me angry and tell me, go and repeat this page. Say, this man don't know that I'm old. Very soon I will leave this thing and go and rest. Because what am I going to do with this?
She credited divine guidance and personal determination for helping her cross the finish line, and she used the moment to encourage others never to give up on their educational goals, no matter their age or background. And I have to say, we do love us Mama P. She is lively, she's energetic, and her time as First Lady was very interesting, I've got to say. She's a one woman. Let's take a look at social media. At Dr. Betta Chris says, a passionate First Lady she was. I noticed some improvement in her speech and charisma now. I do particularly enjoy that she did not allow the concept of age slow her down in pursuing her education. And Eddie Jasper says, over time, I liked this woman. A true embodiment of all the characters of Nigerian mamas. I agree. In entertainment news, top Nigerian fashion designer Vicky James celebrated her 30th birthday in grand style last night. And it wasn't just the guest list or the glam looks that stole the show. A now viral video from the event captured her jaw-dropping birthday cake, a towering 20-foot, 30-tier creation that is said to symbolize each year of Vicky's life. Now, the baker behind the masterpiece has revealed that it took 18 continuous hours of work to bring the monumental design to life. But what really sent social media into a frenzy, however, was the claim that the cake is the tallest in Africa and came with a jaw-dropping price of 18 million naira. You heard that right, an 18 million naira cake. Take a look at this video.
I've been here for the past 18 hours trying to pull this off for Vicky's 30th birthday. This is a 20 feet tall cake and 30 tiers.
Wow.
Yes.
So you said this is the tallest cake in Africa right now?
Yeah, the tallest cake.
How are you sure that this is the tallest?
It's the tallest because, can't you see?
So you mean obvious. No one has ever done a cake as tall as this?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how much does this cake, how much does it cost?
18 million.
18 million naira for this cake?
Yes. This is one of its kind, like never have you seen this before. Like this is a labor of love and sweat.
Now, Vicky is an entrepreneur who has always been very vocal about her humble beginnings. And I think if she works hard for her money, if she wants to do a 50 million naira cake, then so be it. Let's take a look at social media. Jane Bond says, 18 million naira for a birthday cake. Whew! That's not just cake, that's a skyscraper made of sugar. No hate for Vicky James, she's living her dream. But let's also dream of a Nigeria where 18 million naira cakes aren't shocking because everyone is doing well enough to afford joy too. Interesting. And the real Gulu says she should enjoy her cake. But this is not a labor though. A labor of love would have been sharing the 18 million naira used for the cake to the less privileged and orphanages. Finally, a new video of Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin, the founder of the Christ Mercyland Deliverance Ministry, CMDM, has stirred widespread debate on social media after he launched a line of nightwears aimed at boosting marital intimacy and fertility. In the now viral clip, the Delta State-based cleric told his congregation that women whose husbands struggle with low sperm counts should consider wearing special nightwears to bed, suggesting that doing so would transform their family's story. The nightwear, he claimed, was divinely inspired to enhance reproduction. Take a look at this.
We'll put on this thing at the night hours. Your husband that doctor said has a low sperm count. Let us see whether the low sperm count is still there.
Il y a des problèmes, on va voir si ça va rester.
Alors, devant le nom de Dieu, présenter ce vêtement oint de nuit, particulièrement pour les femmes. Et ceci localisera également des hommes qui ont de faibles productions de sperme. Et l'homme de Dieu a présenté cette PowerPoint, également les autres articles spirituels que nous sommes tous conviés à pouvoir se procurer pour ce spécial programme Tu dois porter ton savoir.
Of course, the promotional nature of what you just saw has drawn mixed reactions online. Some people have said that they believe in the spiritual and symbolic power of things like this. But many other people across social media are criticizing it, and they're saying it's exploitative, it's inappropriate, and frankly, it's not backed by science. Where I have a problem with this is that he'll be medically taking advantage of people. You have people in the audience who are actually dealing with reproductive issues, with infertility issues, and this is your solution to them. I don't know about that. But before I hand over to my team, I'd like to ask you guys to please chime in on any of these conversations on social media with the hashtag TrendingNowTVC on any social media platform of your choice. I promise you that we are listening. Very interesting team. Ria, Veronica, are we going to be buying any of these anytime soon? Are we going to be, just to speed things up a little?
Oh boy. No, that story is
boxers.
so we are out of it. Yeah, though that story is quite interesting.
Why is he not selling boxers?
You have to go and ask him.
Because what he's selling it for, I think the men need it better. But yeah, Mr. Toma, go on.
He said the men need it better. Oh, well, however, quite interesting story and so on. But people will have all sorts of things to say. But I would like to salute the courage of Dr. Patience Jonathan. I really see her as a beacon of encouragement to a lot of people. The woman suffered a lot of flack where she was first lady because of the things she says and all that and all that. Now she's a doctor. Those of you that are saying she speaks bad English and all that, go stand side by side her. Is 2 thumbs up to her, and I hope a lot of us have learned something from her.
All right, I want to say congratulations to you, Dr. Patience Jonathan. Of course, she's a beacon of hope to those who are looking forward to also reaching that milestone in the times of their lives. At this age, you were still able to push to achieve that, which is encouraging and good for every young lady. She made the office of the First Lady quite interesting, and a lot of people miss her. But for Vicky James, she has the money so she can spend it the way she chooses to spend it. So why are people making noise about it? And she also empowered the baker because she paid her for her services. So the baker has just gotten 18 million in her account. So her business has expanded. So kudos to you, Vicky James, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
All
baby
right,
girl.
I'll quickly start with Mama Patience. Unfortunately, I wasn't in Nigeria when she was First Lady, but I saw a lot of videos of her and I totally fell in love with her. So big congratulations to her. It shows that education has no age limit and no barriers. Congratulations to you, Mama. But also, let me wish my sister, Vicky James, a very, very happy birthday. Anything Vicky James does is right in my eyes. So I'm happy that she had a beautiful birthday. Happy birthday. Mwah, I love you.
You know, I wrote a book on communication, and one of the things I talked about in that book was that to be an effective communicator, it's not about accent or grammar, as it were. It's just let people understand what you're saying. And I think Mama Peace has, you know, is an embodiment of that. You understand what she's saying. She may not sound like you sound, but you know what she's talking about. And so effectively, she has communicated. And I'm also still looking for an opportunity to have a sit down with you, Mama Peace, now Dr. Patience Jonathan, you know, to speak to you about some of the things you did and life after office, maybe, and your husband as well. Vicky James, it's her money, please. She chooses to spend it the way she wants. Let her be. You to go make your money now.
Exactly. And spend it the way you want to.
And as for this pastor, I have no words.
And you know, I don't say anything about the pastor because I just have nothing to say. Like, that is just too much for me. That's
what I want to say to the pastor is that whatever you do, you will stand before God and give account, whether it is true that this would work or not. So let God be your judge. This is where we'll draw the curtains on the program for today. Thank you, Olamide, for the stories.
You're welcome.
And let's let you know that the views and reactions of our resource persons are theirs and have no connection with TVC News. Up next is your view with the ladies. Afterwards this morning with Yori Folari. You stay safe. Bye for now.